What is going on, guys? Luke here from Warriors R Us, and today we're doing a cleanup episode. Let's go and watch the first attack on this base wearing Gotti HH's clan here for the Patreon War. So the first attack is going to be sort of a go Vaho. There's a single target Inferno, a couple of single target Inferno, so it seems like a pretty good option for this base, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be able to get the 3 stars. I think it's like a 72% 2-star, so a very good effort here to the previous attacker. So he's gonna go ahead and just try to get this thing done. Come in here with that go Vaho. I've got a little bit different plan here on the cleanup. A lot of times I like to just kind of adjust it, but I had a completely different thought than the attacker here. So he's gonna go ahead and just get in here and get the Townhall down pretty easily. Get the first Inferno knocked out. The second one's giving him problems there. Taking his Valkyries out one at a time pretty easily. So, and that Tesla at the corner there. So everything just kind of, moving around, getting the job done. But he's got the freeze, and that freeze was not enough to get that Inferno down. It's still causing him trouble. So he's not gonna be able to make it through on this base. He's sending his hogs in now as a last ditch effort, throwing down a heal, trying to get as much value for them as he possibly can. But it's not going to be enough for him to be able to get the job done. So next, as this attack kind of winds down, you can see he's just going ahead and just get as much percentage as possibly can. Those a couple cannon, mortar, everything just kind of taking him out. So look at this base, guys. It's a really rushed 10. There's nothing in the CC, and there's an exposed queen. So what does that mean, guys? That's right. It means penta or something, air. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do on my cleanup attack. So like I said, 73% 2-star, good effort. Not gonna cut it though. We want to get 3 stars, and that's what I'm able to do. So here it is. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and lightning the air defense next to the king because I'm gonna be going in near the queen, and that one is actually a little bit closer and could reach over to get the king and when he goes into the queen compartment. So if you look at this, guys, the way that I'm taking the queen out is I'm basically just dropping the king down onto the gold mine, and then as the point defenses are distracted as well as the queen, I'm going to drop 4 wall breakers. That wall's opened up extremely easily. Pop the king's ability, he gets the queen down, no problem. She's gone, and that's the end of the king. Suicide king on the queen side, very, very easily going to be able to knock that out. Now with the air defense, with the Inferno Tower down, the queen down, I'm going to send 5 hounds up that way, and then basically I've got 4 haste spells for the loons to follow in the hounds, and there's not going to be much that this base can do. I've still got 4 loons in the bag. The queen is more or less going to be clean up here. I'm just dropping her behind to help out with the rest of the base. Got 2 hounds left over going up to the top. There's 1 left over as it goes over to the top of the air defense. So now the loons are just moving to the base. So go ahead and drop a couple from the back side. Everything's moving through. This one's going to be cleaned up pretty easily. So when you see a base that's rushed and there's no CC and the queen's outside, that means that you got to go air, because a lot of times, or if the CC's a hound, if you can quickly kill that queen, that means it's going to be a lot easier to go air than it's to go ground, especially if it's got Inferno Towers. You don't have to deal with the walls, even though these are low levels. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this video, guys. So that's going to wrap it up while these guys are cleaning it up. So the update is coming out soon, guys, and I think it's going to be really good. I made a video earlier about the update and what it means for Clash of Clans. I feel like it's going to be generally good for the most part, but go ahead and watch that, and when the update hits, I'll be definitely playing the new content and letting you guys know what I think of it. And so that's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, it's Luke from Warriors R Us reminding you guys to clash on. If you haven't already subscribed, do that, and also you can follow on Twitter. See you guys in the next video.